guys, Latif Kadri here again, Sales 101. I got a little tip for you. You know, like any professional salesperson, I think the most important asset that we have is time. I mean, think about your worst month you've had in the car business. If you had twice the month, you'd have done twice as well. So that being said, since you only have a limited number of hours to really manage yourself and be as productive as you possibly can, we need to talk about step number 2 in the process, which is qualifying your customers. You know, a lot of sales trainers out there and people of opinion have said that qualifying your customer is probably a waste of time. It puts you in an adversarial position. It puts you in a position where you come across as the Gestapo. Well, let me tell you what. There's a lot of different ways to qualify your customer. You can sit there and do the old light in the face. We got ways to make you talk and beat them up and find out about the guy. But at the end of the day, we got to find out what the customer's wants and the needs are. Okay? And let me tell you why this is very important. Because number one, let's face it, what's stronger, a want or a need? We all need wheels to get to work, get from point A to point B, but how many Highline cars did you pass on the way to work this morning? We all just need to tell time, but how many Rolexes and Jacobs, I mean, how many of you guys got them out there, all right? And how many of you want to buy them? So think about it. A want is much stronger than a need. So that's why qualifying your customer is important. You got to spend some time, slow your customer down. Too many times, especially in the car business, we see salespeople go right from the curb to the car, show the guy way too much money, and guess what? The guy's got champagne taste, beer budget, wants to buy a $50,000 Tahoe, he's got $500 down and $250 a month. And we've all had that sob story. And we spend 2, 3, 4, 5 hours with this guy, and we don't make a deal. And guess what? He goes down the road, and now he knows what he's qualified to buy. We've educated him. He bumps into a salesperson, and the guy's driving off in a Cobalt or a Cruise, you know, buying what he can afford. So we need to sit down, take the time. A, let's find out what our customer is doing. What are they looking to accomplish? They're looking for basic transportation. They're looking for something high line. What are they looking to do? You know, what do they like or dislike about the car they're trading in? You know, how do they like their previous finance company? They'll give you a little bit of indication as to what type of credit you're dealing with. You know, what are they looking to accomplish? You have all the buyers here. You got a safety buyer, you got an audiophile, you got a performance freak. I mean, you need to find out what you're working with. Sit down, slow the guy down, and identify what you got. You know, the more time you spend qualifying your customer, you're going to be able to put them on the product and build the value. And, you know, as we go forward, we'll talk about value versus cost proposition, but you need to really slow down and spend time qualifying your customers. You know, you're in real estate, we all know that that's uber important. You got a guy who's qualified for $200,000, you ain't showing him the $1 million mansion in Malibu. All right, you know, you got a guy, same thing in the furniture business. You know, you're at Ethan Allen, you got a guy coming in looking for Ashley Furniture. Guess what? He ain't buying the $15,000 bed set. You got to put him on the right product the first time. Because guess what? When you take that guy and you show him way too much too soon in the game, there's no way you're going to bring him down because the guy's emotionally involved, and at that point it becomes a point of embarrassment. Okay, you're not going to be able to car the guy down. You're not going to bring him back down to reality. All you're doing is setting him up to go to your competition and be able to do that deal. And guess what happened? You just wasted 30-40% of your selling day. Because I'm telling you something, as a salesperson, as any person, your most valuable asset is time. Make sure you slow down, qualify your customer, find out what you're working with, find out what their hot buttons are, find out what their wants are, find out what their needs are, and then once you gather all that information, then you can establish a game plan how to go step 3, 4, 5, 6 down the road. You know, next thing you know, you're out there, you're showing the product, you can build value in the customer's eyes relative to what they're looking to accomplish, okay? So, what you need to do, slow down, slow yourself down. Remember, manage the client, manage their expectations. 2, slow down, identify what they're looking to do, what are their wants, what are their needs. Step 3, cater that sales presentation based on that. We'll go into more detail on that going forward, but I can't emphasize enough, qualify that customer, because what you're doing is getting ready to make an investment of your time. Make sure you get a solid return on your investment. That's the tip of the day. Thanks for checking it out. Latif Kadri, have a great day.